Hey guys, so today's video is another product empties video. This one may be just a little bit different. I have a ton of products in this bag, which is my normal little Sephora goodie bag that I usually hold on to for collecting my empties or my trash. And I have some empties in there, not a lot this time around, but I do have other products in here that are almost done. Products that I have a well-formulated opinion already. I'm close to finishing up these products. Some of them I will not finish. Some of them I might try to. And the reason why I'm including those is because I've already started doing some cleaning and decluttering. I will be moving out of this house in Tennessee where I live currently in the next couple of weeks, and I want to get rid of some trash. I don't want to have this hanging around. I want to be prepared ahead of time, and I'm pretty much almost there. I have a few more sections of my house that I kind of want to organize, get my donations ready, and just declutter, clean stuff, and just get rid of things. So I have gone through all of my makeup as well, and I had a whole trash bag full of makeup that I had to get rid of. And it's just really sad to sort of throw things away, and it's something that I'm going to try really hard when I get back to Colorado not to happen again. So if you hear any noises outside, my next door neighbor is doing some yard work, and they've got some construction machines and equipment over there. I don't know what they're doing, but it is very loud, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that, and I'm on sort of like a time constraint. Also, if you have any requests for videos that you would like me to do, please let me know so that I can make time for those types of videos, because my schedule for the month of August is going to be quite tight with a lot of things, especially with a move and trying to find a new house. So I definitely want to keep you guys in the loop, so I may do another separate update video, kind of let you guys know what's happening. Also, I'm going to be doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions that you like to ask, it doesn't matter what your question is, if it's personal, if it's YouTube related, let me know, because I also want to film that and get that ready for next week as well, or the following week. So I have a few questions already. Some of you guys have asked some really good questions, and I'm waiting to get some more to do a bit of a longer Q&A/update. So anyways, let's get on into this. This is going to be a lengthy video, so I suggest you grab a snack and something to drink. Okay, so let's start off with the actual empties video, or the empties portion of this video. The first product is the St. Ives Nourish and Smooth Oatmeal Shea Butter Body Lotion. This worked really well. It hydrates my skin. It is slightly thinner than the Jergens one, which is what I'm currently using, the Ultra Heal from Jergens, which I showed in my Summer Essentials video, which is linked here if you haven't seen that. That one's a little bit thicker than this. This is a little bit lighter, and sometimes my skin felt a little dry. Sometimes when I went out in the humidity, which it's so disgusting out in Tennessee right now, it made me feel a little sticky. So I probably would purchase that again. I've used St. Ives before, and I like the fact that there's no parabens in it. But currently using something else, so not a bad option. It's okay. The next thing is the Chlorane Dry Shampoo. This is with oat milk, and this is the gentle formula for brown to dark hair. Now, I got this because it has oatmeal, which is good for, or oat milk, which is good for sensitive scalp after being, having like an itchy scalp and being told that it's the seborrheic dermatitis. But I got this because this is for sensitive skin, and I'm looking at the ingredients of dry shampoos, and they don't have the best ingredients, to be honest with you. So I tried this. This is a 3.2 ounce bottle, so as you can imagine, if you use a lot of dry shampoo, this will not last very long. It is a $20 dry shampoo, which I'm not opposed to spending money on dry shampoos, but for someone who, like me, who uses dry shampoo from the drugstore and I can get twice the amount of product for a fraction of the cost, when I ran out of this, I was like, I swear it only lasted me like 2 weeks, maybe a little longer. I do like it though. It's very good. The dark tone is not that dark. It's not as dark as the next dry shampoo, which I will show you, that's very, very dark toned. This one, you can see it against my red hair. If I put too much on, you can see kind of a white cast, which is typical of dry shampoos. It's a very good one. The Chlorane, if you're looking to spend a little bit on dry shampoo or a high-end, you can get this at Ulta and Sephora, and I believe online as well. It's good. It's very good, actually. The next one that I have, which I have another one of these under my sink that I'm using now, and it's the Batiste Dry Shampoo, the Divine Dark. This one, it is, oh, it's disgusting. Look at that. Gross. But as you can tell, there is a dark tone to this. I have this. This is, again, like I said, I've got one underneath my sink that I'm using now. This one is 6.73 ounces for right around $8 or $9 at Ulta. And then this is 3.2 for like 20. So again, you get like a little less than half in the chlorine. But a very good one. I've tried the regular Batiste, but I feel like sometimes the white cast is just kind of hard to get rid of. But then the dark tones, if it rubs like on your pillowcase or something, you'll see it. So it's kind of like, you know, figuring out which is the better option. But I do like the Batiste. Completely empty. I love this stuff. I go through this like crazy. This is a very good remover for makeup. It starts off as a balm. It feels kind of oily. And when you add water to your face, it turns into like a milky cleanser. It removes every little trace of makeup, and it's very, very good. I recently purchased the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Milk, which I will tell you now, I'm not a fan of that. I wish I would have just gotten another one of these, but I wanted to try something else because it's the same price, more product with the cleansing milk. You get less in this sort of tub-like, which is, what is it, 3.8 ounces. So if you use makeup every single day, this may not last a while, but I love this stuff. I've probably gone through maybe 3 or 4 of these already, and I would recommend that. The next Empties is the Smashbox Primer Water. This is a small one. I use this to apply my shadows foiled, spray an eyeshadow brush, and then apply the eyeshadow. I've also used to spray and dampen down the tip of my beauty blender just to blend in concealer or just to kind of touch up. I've also used it to set makeup, but I don't really use setting sprays a whole lot. It does work. It comes in this travel size and also the full size, which I want to say is an ounce. Oh, this is an ounce, so maybe 2 ounces? I don't know. But it's silicone-free, alcohol-free, oil-free. You can use it as a primer before makeup application, as a setting spray to lock on your look, or as a refresher to wake up your makeup. Works. I like it. Okay, so I have a few foil packets. I don't think I've ever showed foil packets, but I guess I will talk to you guys about it. The Ultem I had tons of these, and I bought the full size, and I use it every day. That's the UV Clear Tinted SPF, which is what I'm wearing today. The Replenix Enrich Eye Repair Cream. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. I liked it. I bought the full size of that. The Is Clinical Reparative Moisture Emulsion. This was little sample packets. I don't remember too much about this. I think I may have used it once or twice. It was pretty good. The Is Clinical is a medical grade skincare line. And I have a couple more of these little packets. I'll have to use it some more to see if I like the Reparative Moisture Emulsion. Tongue twister. The Replenix Enriched Nighttime Biotherapy Moisturizer. Again, a pharmaceutical grade line. This has niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, ceramides, green tea, polyphenols, and peptides. There is a little bit in here, but it's been open for some time, and I don't want to use it. But it's got a lot of good ingredients. It's a rich night cream, so if you have dry skin, this is a good option. I do have to keep testing. I think I may have another foil packet in my little sample stash. All right, so for the next few products, these are almost completely empty. This is the Sanita's Topical C. I've had this for a little over a year now. The Sanita skincare line has recently been repackaged, new labels. I think that they have also changed how much product you get in the packaging, also the price point. So I think you get a little less for more money, which I'm not a fan of. I hate when companies do that, but it's a very good skincare line. It's actually based out of Colorado, which is where I call home. So I do like the Sanita skincare. This is the Topical C with vitamin C, E, D, and vitamins A. So very good. It's for normal to combination and dry. It's very, very thick though, this Topical C. It's the thickness of like Vaseline. It goes on and it feels a little bit greasy, but it's quite nice. So if you have dry skin, you may actually like this. I don't know what the name of it is called, if they kept the Topical C name or if they renamed it when they reformulated and repackaged, but that's good. The La Roche-Posay Tolérane Ultra, I've had this in my makeup drawer, which I did clean out this morning. I've had this for months in there. It's probably already expired past the 12-month mark. There's a little bit in there. It comes inside. The moisturizer is in like a little clear bag type of packaging, and as you sort of press the cap, it'll dispense it through the little, top part. But you'll see how it starts to look kind of weird and it starts to pull away because of the fact that the moisturizer is actually in a little plastic pouch. It was okay. It has a little bit of a kind of weirdish scent. Didn't have any issues with sensitivity or anything. This was, I think, my first time using something from La Roche-Posay besides the Active C Eye Cream. So this is the first time I used their moisturizer. It's good. Would I repurchase that? Probably not. Would I recommend it? Not really. There's other good things out there. All right, so SkinCeuticals Eye Balm, very good. It's a very thick moisturizer. I have samples of these. When I was in Georgia for a few months, I went to a spa, and the girls were so great. They gave me like little blue boxes of samples that they get from the company to give to their patients and their clients, and they gave me tons of them, and the eye balm is very good. It's a little bit more pricey. I'm using right now the Replenix Enriched, what is it called? The Replenix Enriched Eye Repair Cream, like I showed you the foil packet earlier. I bought that full size and that has retinol in it. I don't think that the eye balm does. I think this is just like a basic eye cream, but it's very good. SkinCeuticals makes some really good products, so I do like that. Let's see what else. Oh, I have some Sanitas things from when they had the old packaging. I had bought like a few different kits, and I reviewed them last summer after I moved into this house. I showed you guys the sensitive, the dry skin kit, and I think the oily to combination skin kit. I think those are the two that I tried. And so I still have a few of their bottles here. This is the Sanitas Glycotone of 5%. I have this, actually the full size is here. For a normal combination oily skin, I do like this quite a bit. It's a 5% glycolic acid based toner. I don't know what the name of it is, if they've kept the Glycotoner name, but I think that they still do make this. It just may look a little different. I do like this. This one is empty, but this one I have just a little bit left. It's got distilled water, glycolic acid. It's got a couple other ingredients. It's got essential oil, which I don't know what kind of essential oil, so that's kind of like my thing. I don't know about using too much essential oils with my very sensitive skin. So I used to use this all the time. I used to spray it on a cotton pad or spray directly on my face and really enjoyed it and felt like it did work. It helps with giving my skin that sort of dewy look. It helps get rid of dead skin cells that are sitting on the skin which need to be taken off. Because if you don't, it's just creating tons of layers over your pores, and then of course that's when you start to get, blocked pores, which is what leads to whiteheads, blackheads, acne. So you have to exfoliate the skin at least once a week to really keep your skin clear. And I do that once a week, and I'm telling you, I haven't had like actual breakouts. I have like two little tiny little ones and I put my active serum on from Is Clinical, and then in like 2 days it's completely gone. But cystic acne, I haven't, since I've been exfoliating regularly once a week. So you can use something like this, or you can use a scrub, a washcloth, a facial cleansing brush would work. The hydrating toner also, again, has lactic acid. A couple good ingredients in here, and nothing that says essential oils. So this is good for hydrating the skin. You can use it as just a basic toner. You can, put it in a spray bottle and spray it on your face throughout the day. You can spray it over your makeup. You can do whatever you want. It's just a basic hydrating toner. It's good. Would I repurchase that? Not sure about that yet. Another toner is the Epion's Balancing Toner. This is another medical grade skincare line. They use a lot of botanical ingredients in their range. I've tried a few of their products, and so far I've enjoyed them. This balancing toner is great for balancing out the skin. It's made for dry, sensitive to normal skin, and it's also paraben free. They also have a version, I think it's the purifying toner, that's more for blemish prone skin or acne prone skin. But I think that may be a little too dry personally for my skin, so I went with the dry sensitive. I've had this for about a year. I'm going to try to finish it up if I can, but I do like this. It feels quite refreshing and very cooling on the skin. It smells very spa-like. There is a little bit of menthol, so it will kind of feel like your sinuses are being opened up. It's got that kind of menthol, kind of minty sort of refreshing coolness. It doesn't burn or sting, but it just feels a little something, happening. So not bad. Would I repurchase that? I'm not quite sure if I would, honestly. I'm not really big into like toners. I may, but it's not bad. I may try to finish it up. The next thing is the Avène Cleanac Cleanser. I have about, I don't know, maybe halfway. So I've used half of this. This is for oily and blemish prone skin. It's hyperallergenic, non-comedogenic. So the Avène line is very good for hypersensitive skin, very sensitive skin, post-procedure skin. If you've had chemical peels, laser peels, they use what is called the Avène Thermal Spring Water in all of their products. Very similar to La Roche-Posay. As far as being a very gentle, very mild, you can get some of these products online. You can also buy them through a dermatologist's office or plastic surgeon's office. So it's not something that you can purchase at a store locally, unless you go to, again, a medical spa, places like that have licensed medical staff. So this has good ingredients. It's got jojoba seed oil. The only thing is the mineral oil. A lot of their products have mineral oil in it. I'm not a fan of that. It's got shea butter, which is good for the skin. safflower oil, which is good as well. It doesn't really cause any acne or anything. This, however, is very drying on my skin. Certain parts of my face, it's okay, but in my chin where I'm normally dry, this made my skin excessively dry to the point where it looked a little ashy. And this was something that was recommended to me by an esthetician. She said this was a really good option, this line, this Clean-Ac, for someone who has acne. And that was at the beginning of the year when I was dealing with my acne, but this was just a little too drying. So I would not finish this. Unfortunately, I did half, and I can't. And the cap is disgusting. But it's actually very inexpensive. It's 6.76 fluid ounces, and I think it was like 20 bucks. So really inexpensive line. And if you find stuff that you like, it can be very good, and it's affordable skincare, but it just, that particular product did not work for me. Okay, so the next few things, the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. I have just a little bit left of this. I mentioned this, I'm down to the very bottom. I mentioned this in a favorites several months back, and this is a very good night cream. It's very rich and very thick, but it doesn't cause me to have acne. It doesn't cause me to have any little whiteheads or anything like that, which I thought it did or would, because it's super thick, and being someone that has acne-prone skin, something with thickness like this, I would never use. I would use something a little lighter, but it actually worked really well using it at night after I put my Retin-A on. So Retin-A, 20 minutes later, moisturizer. This is very good, but when I was using this, I had like some breakouts, and I usually use a Q-tip for moisturizers in a tub like this, because sticking your fingers is bacteria, especially if you have nails. Stuff can sit under the nails. It's pretty gross. So I always use Q-tips, and one night I kind of forgot to do that, picking at my face several months ago, and I'm afraid to go back because I feel like I may have contaminated this. So I think I'm going to purchase a new one once I get to Colorado and use it as my night cream, because it was very good, and I actually do like this and would recommend it, but I'm pretty sure I contaminated that with my germy fingers, so can't be using that. Then the other product is the Rapid Lash. I did a video on this last summer. I did a 4-week and an 8-week update. It does work. It does give you longer lashes. It's not going to be like, oh my god, long super lashes, but it does work to condition the lashes. I also use it through my brows, and it did help there. But if you have like bald spots like I do that hair just won't grow back, this is not going to make hair sprout in those areas. But it will condition your lashes. It will make them look fuller, softer, healthier looking. I've had this, like I said, for quite some time. And eye area, I'm really kind of cautious with that. So I will not be putting this particular one on my eyes because I feel like it's already a little bit on the old side. I would repurchase this though and use it again. Then the last two things are from Banish Skincare. They sent me a ton of things, and I unfortunately am not able to use them. The Vitamin C Beauty Elixir and then the Banish Oil. These have good ingredients in them. Has aloe. This is the Beauty Elixir. So the aloe, sugar cane, sugar maple extract, lemon extract, cranberry extract, vitamin C, willow bark extract, tea tree essential oil, which I think is what made my skin feel a little bit kind of tingly, and it made my skin really red. When I had blemishes at the time, they sent me this towards the end of the year. I had some breakouts then, and it would really severely irritate those breakouts, so I think there's something in here that just does not work with my skin. And the Banish oil has L-ascorbic acid, which is pure form of vitamin C, which is the most well-researched antioxidant, which is a good thing. Aloe, organic aloe. Let's see what else. Witch hazel, ferulic acid, vitamin E, which will be written as tocopherol on the ingredient list. Yeah, rose flower, and then rosehip oil, and then grapeseed extract. So good ingredients. I think I used this a few times, and again, it kind of made my skin feel a little bit flushed and irritated. I think I may keep the oil and try it again, but I think the elixir might be the problem with the essential oil. Maybe just the vitamin C that's in it might be a little too much for my sensitive skin. Or maybe just during breakouts, it's just maybe not something, just doesn't sit right. So unfortunately, I can't use those products and the things that they sent me. I was intending to do a video on that brand, but my skin doesn't agree with it, so I'm not going to do it. So yeah, that is it. The bag is officially empty. I know this video was quite long, but I wanted to get rid of these things because I don't want to hold on to empty products anymore, and this has to go. So I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that you enjoy these types of videos. I've done several of these in the past, so check out my previous product, Empties. Lots of reviews. I try to be as in detail and as in-depth as I possibly can, because if you're going to go out and purchase this and use your hard-earned money, I want to make sure that you get all the info that you can and whether or not it's actually worth it. So thank you so much for being here with me today and enjoying this video. I hope that you brought a snack because, like I said, this is long. I know, I'm sorry. I really do apologize, but I wanted to get this done. I didn't want to have to throw these things away and not get a chance to do my review. And as I said in the beginning of the video, if you have any questions that you want me to include in a Q&A, drop them down below or just leave it as a comment. You can also leave it as a comment on my Instagram page. You can comment on any of the pictures that I have on there. On Twitter, you can send me a message through Snapchat. Some of you guys do, and I always respond. And I'll have all my socials down below. Also, don't forget to like and thumbs up this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your love and support. It means the world to me, and I love you all very, very much. Have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.